Hello, how's it going? Patrick, how are ya? Virtue, how's it going? Boyle, uh, thank you for the prime, and congratulations on your diploma showing up. That's living proof that you went to school. I hope you feel proud of yourself. It's not easy to just come out the other side and finish and be happy about it. All right, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? I want to get this chairlift working. And I always forget that if you divide an integer by an integer, you get an integer. You got to cast those things. Nick, can I plug your vlog? Post the link. Just share it. Sketchy Wolf, how's it going? 10 stream streak. How are you? Thank you for hanging with me for 10 days in a row. I watched your vlog, Nick. It looks like Evan gets a lot of attention at these things every year. If anyone wants to see a video of our good friend Nick the Nini's video blog, or vlog as the kids say, of Comic-Con 2024 in New York City with a bunch of friends, make sure to click that link and watch it. I already hit the like button. I was the first one. Gucci, how are ya? What was my favorite part? My favorite part was when a little kid walked up to uh, Captain Benham, and he had no idea because he was just like really short and like kind of patting on him, and he just wanted to take a photo. That was the best. So one of our friends, uh, he dressed up as a venomed Captain America, and he always makes really intricate costumes every year, and he gets a lot of attention, and people want to take photos with him. Be sure to like and subscribe. Yes. That was the big trip. The trip was good, sketchy. This trip was real good. I uh I just want every day to be a trip. Every day. Every day. Why can't every day be a trip? I think I got the chairlift working. No, I didn't. Well, I got one chair working. It's one chair. Goes D. Oh god, oh god, oh god. And then it goes off into the distance. But I'm supposed to have 10 chairs there, and they should all be spread out. I don't know why it's not working. Proton Fig, how are ya? Yeah, we zooming. I have severe anxiety, and this is the only thing that helps. I also like the end when you asked Mike if he liked it, Mikey Dojo, and he's like, nah, 0 out of 10. There, I left a comment. You're moving like a 5-year-old who drank a Monster Energy drink. That's how I zoom around all the time. All right, so what's going on here? Brant. Oh, maybe I have to stop first because it's already playing. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm only doing to 0. I do to X. All right, that should work now. I'll do that anyway. I hate being dumb. Hmm. I see you work outside of moving in the game. What? Like you've never seen a moment where I'm running around in the game? 10 stream streak. Gucci. Still only one. What the hell? These values are correct though. That's the annoying thing. 0.6, 0.6, 0.7. These values are absolutely correct. But there's just, for some reason, there's only one chair. I mean, there are other chairs. Yeah, they're just all on top of each other. Like, if I move them, yeah, they're all on top of each other for some reason. What if I say chairs x dot stop? Stop playback. And then play chairlift running. Maybe this is 0. Animator. Let's see what's going on here. Do you know what time it is? It's adventure time. I can't believe I didn't see that coming. Oh, the last one took so long. It took so long yesterday. The legendaries take forever. I wish I can do a faster one. Can I do a practice? Target practice. Tackle weak areas. Sure. Hmm. 外国語。彼女の家は大きくて高い。Her house is big and expensive. 衣装。衣装。Oh, 一周。一周。Oh, I forget what that means though. 私の辞書は小さくて便利です。My dictionary is small and convenient. ニュースをテレビを見た。で見た。ニュースをテレビで見た。今年カナダに行くつもりです。今年。今年 is like this year? 行くつもり。行くつもり。What is つもり? Going to go. Okay. I'm gonna go to Canada this year. Yeah. I plan to go to Canada this year. Okay, good. 僕は日本一周したいです。僕は日本を一周したいです。I want to travel around. Oh, right. 一周 is travel. Or around? One of the two. Kao's face. Is it this one? No, that's head. Atama. Kuni is country. Ashi is like leg. Yaseru. I don't remember. Kao. What's yaseru? I forget. This book is difficult yet is interesting. It's difficult and interesting, right? この本は難しくて面白くないです。Oh, it's difficult and not interesting? この本は難しくこの本は難しくて面白くないです。Yeah, it's difficult and not interesting. This book is difficult and not interesting. Hana is nose. This one. Kao, kuni, ryokan, itai. Okay. That was much more manageable. Thank you, Gucci. I'm thinking about to create some music player screen that I could use for releasing remixes in YouTube. Yeah, that sounds fun. Get that duo sketchy. Splinter. How do you say here I come, boy? You could say Otoku no ko. That's just boy. 私は日本に行きます。I will go to Japan. Turgis, how are you? These practice lessons like to have you learn lots of contradictory phrases. Ameripon. Meripon, I saw your hello before, but I didn't say anything because I brain farted. How are you? And when you say lots of contradictory phrases, like they throw in a lot of negatives, like, kanakata bullshit. Or nice, a lot of nice. Ignored, shocking. I know, sorry. It's just like throwing sentences at you I feel like it's just throwing sentences at you to understand the sentence structure, and it's not trying to teach you key phrases all the time. Sometimes it's like a key phrase, like, oh, this is a key phrase. And sometimes it's like, well, here's a weird sentence, and this is how you would put this together. You can swap out the adjectives and the verbs, and it'll kind of still work. And sometimes it's just annoying. Like, yeah, there's some sentences I can't even remember. Like, I can't even repeat them because they're just so complicated. I don't think that's super helpful. It's not. I don't know. I don't remember all of them. I don't remember all the rules all the time. Like that would use a te in the middle of two adjectives. And what? Why? What is that? What's that about? It would be better if it gave you stuff you might actually use. It does sometimes. You know, I'd say it's like 30% of the time the sentences are useful. But yeah, it's definitely a large chunk that are not. Wait, so this still wasn't working. Did I test it after making that code change? I don't remember. I released 2 new remixes this week and finished a 3rd one yesterday. Proton. It's awesome. Man, you pump out the content. Pump up the jams. It's still not working. What the hell? How do I get this to work? All I want is for these chairs. These chairs are animators. They each have an animator. Lift chair on. Lift chair on. Chair lift running. Ah. Wait, no. That's not it. Is it? Is it? Chairlift running. It's lift chair on you. Okay. Okay. Lift chair on. I'm surprised it didn't give me an error. Why doesn't it throw an error? Gotta go pick up my son in like 15 minutes, but next time I got a safe for work prototype done of my not safe for work hot spring game. No, I'm not playing it. I don't trust it. The early sections of Japanese in Duolingo teaches you how to order food. Granted, it only teaches you how to order rice, sushi, green tea, or water. Yeah, it's true. Eventually, it teaches you how to ask for ramen. But little do you know, they do not teach you how to order what kind of ramen. You go to a ramen shop, and there's like a dozen kinds of ramen, but they only teach you ramen. It worked. It worked. It worked. Look at all them chairs. I'm stuck. Make it snow. There we go. There we go. Look at that. That's cool. That's super mesmerizing. Is it too many shares? I think it's too many shares. I don't need that many shares. Splinter, it's ocha. Ocha to mizu kudasai. And it's ocha to mizu o kudasai. Onegaishimasu. What are we talking? Steam keys? Is it on itch? Can you put NSFW stuff on itch? Is that a thing? Is this because you went skiing that once? I went skiing. I've been skiing 3 times already. It's just 90% not safe for work. I did not realize. Shows how much I know. Also, no one's commented on my new glasses. No one's commented on my new glasses. Do you like them? Ugh, Splinter, no. Splinter, no. So there's a thing with in Japan, it's so easy to get prescription frames, and it's so cheap. Like I think these were $40, and the only reason I couldn't pick them up that day is because I have a weird astigmatism prescription. And if you have like a normal prescription, you walk into any eyeglass store and for $40 to $50 get a new pair that day. Sometimes in like 2 hours. And anyone in the US knows a pair of glasses is minimum $100. And those are for like really crappy ones. Turgis, you mean I'm not like broadcasted on your Apple TV, on your 72-inch TV? Or I'm not like projected onto your wall, zoomed into my face? I'm disappointed. I was going to ask if you got a haircut. Should I pack an extra suitcase for Ray-Bans? No, because Ray-Bans are still the name brand things. Those are still really expensive. Those do not go down in price. Maybe you'll get a little discount, but it's the Japanese brand glasses prescription. No, it's okay that you guys didn't notice. It's fine. I'll get over it. I'll get over it. All right. So that works. That's cool. I want to delete a couple of chair lifts. Chair lift. Right now I have 12, 13. I probably only need, I'll get rid of 2 and see what that looks like. I made this fun little script that I have this animated. It just does one animation loop, and the script takes all these and offsets their animations by an even amount based on how many there are. So it should just kind of work. Also, make sure you've done your daily Akari, www.dailyakari.com. I was very slow today, but I did walk away for 45 minutes to eat breakfast, so it was a toughie. I really like the hard ones. All right, is this enough? Yeah, this feels good. Bink. And then you go up here, and then you get on a lift, and then it takes you away. I think I need to make a platform though. I realize that there's a lot more to getting on the lift, or I don't know. That's too detailed. I think it's fine. Never mind. I'm gonna leave it. I don't need to get that detailed. The fact that it exists is too detailed. All right, I need to make these chairs not contribute to the nav mesh. So nav mesh modifier, override. Oh wait, no, just don't override. Just don't remove affected agents all apply to children. Yeast. And then I want to carve, not carve, nav mesh obstacle. Also, why is it over here? That's annoying. Anyways, Splinter, how are you? I haven't seen you on in a minute. Today's was medium, but it was hard. You do them? That makes me happy. That makes me happy. Okay. And then nav mesh. Yeah, the nav mesh is totally messed up. Bake. There we go. That makes me feel better. Okay. We're gonna make a poll. I'm gonna make a 10-minute poll. It's gonna be what to work on today. Should I keep modeling? Or should I prototype the skiing minigame? I'll let you choose. Wait, lighting's messed up. There we go. Walmart's Vision Center is actually has some really good prices, like insanely cheap, and the quality seems fine. I've started using them for my 11-year-old. Nice. I didn't realize. Yeah, glasses are kind of a scam. They're definitely they're very scammy. Oh wait, I can't have trees here. I can't have trees there because it's in the way. Or maybe the gondola will just be bigger and it'll go over the trees. It's actually fine. This is going to be the gondola. It's going to start here. It's going to start there. Bake. So why isn't this carving? That should be carving. Oh, right. You have to click the checkbox. You have to click the checkbox. Carve. Carve only stationary. Nah, we're going to move. These things are going to be moving. Grooving. There we go. I think they'll push me around. I wonder if they can like break the game. They're going to push the player around. Let's see. Also, I need to fix this. This is annoying. This warp location keeps taking me to the wrong spot. There we go. And it's facing the wrong way. Okay. I want to say we paid around $20 a pair with no insurance. $20 for a prescription lens with no insurance? That's really impressive. We have a membership for Costco. My wife picked up glasses from them and it was like 140. Yeah, that's expensive. It's expensive. Whoa, what? I need to fix that. So what happens when these move? They do push you. Can you break the game though? I don't think so. I think it's very safe. What if I stand here? Oh, look at that. It wouldn't push me. Oh, I also have to... Wait, what? Wait, what? I can't walk there. And then it's like... It stops moving. Oh, I know exactly why. I know exactly why. That's because it's not moving. It does stop there. So we're gonna copy this. No, I'm gonna move it. I'm just gonna move it to chair group. Move to chair group, please. Oh my god, come on. Copy. Delete. Remove component. Go to here. Add component. Paste. Component as new. And then move this back. Move this back. There's one thing I forgot to animate. I forgot to animate the safety bar. So once this gets to animation, once this gets to here, this needs to start coming down. Cool. And should I add like extra rotation and stuff? Should I do that? Maybe. Ooh, no, don't do that. Nah, you know what? I don't care right now. We'll just keep it linear. It's fine. That is this. Someone needs to vote on the poll. It's a tie. A very pathetic tie. Thank you. Thank you, Foil. I'm gonna keep modeling until the poll is over. I need a light and I need a slope map. That's all right. You got excited. It's fine. You can get excited in all caps. You're in a safe place. Slope map. Sign. Something like this. It's a little too simple. Oh, I like this one. I kind of like this one. It's got a little house. Foo Force, thank you for the follow. How are ya? Prototype skiing minigame. All right. All right. It's not going to go well, but we're going to do it. That's weird. It looks broken right there, but it's perfectly straight. Hello, glad to be here for this sort of content. Foo Force, I'm glad you're here for this content. Welcome. Why didn't symmetry work? That's weird. Wait, what? Why isn't it undoing the last thing I did? Don't be like that, Maya. You always gotta be like that. How about now? Now, okay, now it'll do it. Weird. That was weird. And soften. Oops. All right, so once I finish modeling this, I'll move on to the voted for skiing game prototype. If I fail quickly and I don't like it, I'm gonna switch back to modeling. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Actually, you know what? No, not make it so big. Make it so you can see through it a little. All right, and I need like a special texture. I need like a just a fake slope texture. How about all right, slope, cute slope map. I need something like this, but no, cuter. How about vector slope map? Ski slope map. What are they called? I actually forget. There's like a certain name for them. Hmm. I'll just leave it for now. No, it's not going to have Maya mat. It's just going to be nothing. Oh, dang. Dang, Aaron. Aaron, how are ya? How was the rest of your stream? Shout out to Aaron. Yag, how's it going? Abyss, welcome in. Val, what is up? Outfrost, how are ya? Who wears jorts? Skeletons wear jorts. I know this. It was good. We also fixed the skeletons jorts. Nice. Nice. Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a cozy game called Alpine Lake. It's a life sim, Innkeeper-Sim. Blah, blah, blah. Today, I'm working on the ski resort. I got this thing fully functioning. It even animates. This chairlift. And there was a massive poll where it decided what I was going to work on today, and I'm going to work on the skiing mini game. I'm going to work on some kind of prototype. Spend an hour on it. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Finally beat the Akari. That took me forever. Foil, good job. The jorts fall apart when he dies. Nice. Everyone, if you were here before Aaron's raid, or if you came in on Aaron's raid and you just don't even know who Aaron is for some reason, make sure to give him a follow. Excellent Godot streamer. Working on tower defense, card game. Also does powerlifting. Very motivational. Thank you so much for the raid. So I'm just going to finish up this last model, which is this slope map. And then I'm going to do some actual game dev. I feel like I never do actual game dev. course, Errand. Thank you for the raid. Of course. Oh, also, if you have anything you want to share, you know, make sure to share it. If you have a little clip of the jorts falling off, I'd love to see it. Slope map. Copy, paste, delete. This trail guide group, don't need it anymore. Slope map. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where are you? Oh, right. You're all the way over there. There you are. I don't have a jorts clip. I only have clips of me saying the dumbest things today. Was it because Yag was making you say them? Conform. Oh, that's weird. It's got no issues. Huh. Weird. What the hell? I was there for that. That's like when I showed up. There we go. That's weird. Should I make this into a prefab? Who cares? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's make it into a prefab. Slope map. One time was because of Yag. One time was Annie. I mean, you're right, but damn, way to throw me under the bus. I mean, did I throw you under the bus? Or did I watch you jump under the bus? All right, let's do some prototyping. How should I do this? Should I make a zone in the game where I can prototype this, like build it in the game, or should I build it independently of the game? Maybe I build it independently of the game. Let's build it independently of the game and then jam it into the game later. All right. New scene. New scene. Wow, I very rarely do this. Oh, actually, I don't think I can do it independently. Can I? Let's make an empty. I'll make a basic URP, whatever. If I hit play, what happens? Cancel. I can't hit play? No. I knew, yeah, I figured something weird would happen. All these pools spawn, and if I come back, what is in do not destroy? Why does it want me to save? Leave me alone. I don't want to save yet. Honey, thank you for the hydrate. Scriptable asset database, that's fine. Debugger updater, that's fine. Okay, whatever. This is some stupid stuff that happens, but it's fine. All right, I'll save the scene. Fine. Scenes. Let's call this skiing mini game prototype. Prototype. Are you copying and pasting a message that proves that Ani was being a derelict? So I played an iPhone game. That is my reference. And I think it's going to be fantastic. If I put the camera, oh, not there, here. I need to put a grid on it. I can't see it. Grid. Good enough. But do I use this grid anywhere? Materials grid. I hope not. Because I want to change it. Nah, it's fine. Whatever. I'll leave it. 5. Okay. I'll even make it a little sloped because I feel like I want to use the slopes. And then what do we need? We need our classic player. Player. I could just use the player character, but nah. We got to use capsule. Have to use capsule. And then, because you can never know which direction a capsule is facing, let's give him some skis. Cube. Don't have to go to jail. Jail is for clippers. Be right back. Need a blanket. It's very cold in here. Get a nice thick one. All right. I want to prototype 2 ways of doing this. A physics-based way and a non-physics-based way. And I feel like a non-physics-based way is going to be the best. But following terrain on a non-physics-based system is going to be difficult. Let's just throw a rigid body on this thing and see what happens. Rigid body. Uh, with no friction. I don't want any friction. I need like a material on it, don't I? No? I guess not. Actually, ooh. So I have physics settings for like items in the game. Do I need separate physics settings for this minigame if I'm gonna use physics? What happens if I hit play? I just wanted to slide down the mountain. Slide. Where is he? Let's say -20 is like default. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. We flopped over. We fell already. I think it's because I don't want like these two tiny cubes as colliders. I want one giant one. And that's that. Add it. It's perfect in its current state. It is kind of perfect, isn't it? Box collider. Yes. So physics materials. There they are. You add it to the collider. I forgot. High friction. No, I want low friction. Where is the save though? No friction. Static friction. Or super low. I'll say low. Ultra low friction. 0.01. Or should I say... I should just give it an actual name. This is like the slope. Terrain. We'll give it to the ground. And then I'll make another one that's skiing player. Super. I'll just have it the same. It's fine. If I need to change it, I can. Skiing player. Low friction. Skiing player. Low friction. Okay. The hell? Really? Like 0? What if this is literally... Oh, dynamic friction. Whoops. Okay, now there's 0. Just 0 across the board. Whee! That's the best. All right, now we want to turn. We want to turn, so we want to add torque. We need a player script. Scripts. Player. Mono behavior. So this is the ski controller. With 2 L's. I almost want to manage my velocity in the direction that you're facing too. Fabled Grim, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you? So I'm thinking actually that this is not going to work. I'm thinking as physics-based solution is just skiing requires like too much complex physics. I can't just slide on a surface. What if I don't rely on the slope? What if this game is just purely this? And I just design it to feel like you're skiing. And I still use a rigid body, but it's just plainer. I don't have to worry about like downhill force and stuff like that. Nah. No, I don't like that either. I'm going to do it manually. There's going to be no physics. So that means I need transform. So I need some values. That's what I need. I need velocity. Slope. Direction equals vector 3 dot backward. Backwards? What is it? Back. It's just back. I think this is the first time I'm writing fixed update in this game. So I'm going to do something super simple. If you're facing downhill, you're going to accelerate at a speed. And if you're facing perpendicular, you're going to not increase in speed. So I'm just going to always assume the slope goes down. So it's like the dot product, right? The dot product of u and vector 3 dot back. Vector 3 got back. Is how I calculate how to add velocity. All right, you know what? I am going to keep the rigid body. But it's not going to use gravity. And it is going to be kinematic. And the constraints are freezing rotation. No, freezing X and Z rotation and freezing Y position. Okay. So we're only changing X and Z position and Y rotation. Simple. Simple. So ski controller. Velocity. So let's just add to and like public vector 3 slope acceleration force or acceleration magnitude. Maybe. So fixed update slope your velocity equals, or no, velocity modifier. Modifier. That's what it is. Slope direction times acceleration. So this is going to keep us accelerating over time. So this is plus equals. No? And then we need our direction and the dot product of downhill. Let's get that. It's like the downhill force. Yeah. Downhill force. Vector 3 dot dot. So slope direction. Oops. And transform dot forward returns a normalized vector representing the blue axis of the transform in world space. Yeah. So this is going to be a 0 to 1 value, or negative 1 to 1, where if we're facing the same direction, it's 1. And if we're facing the other direction, it's negative 1. I basically just want the absolute value of that. And then this is included in the slope direction. Or not really. This is actually added to the player's forward. Yeah, this is just added to the player's forward. So let me just get rigid body. And I say rigid body dot velocity. Huh? Velocity. Angular velocity. Get point velocity. Velocity of the rigid body at the point. At the point, world point in global space. What? The linear velocity vector of the rigid body. It represents the rate of change of rigid body position. Yes. Plus. Multiply these. So this is actually vector 3. Downhill force. It's r linear velocity plus the slope direction times acceleration, or times down. Oh, whoops. Yeah. All right, downhill force. Why is it upset? Mr. Zombie, how's it going? Oh, because I'm adding vectors here. It's not an add, it's like oh. That does work. Wait, okay. Thank you, Masticator. So this is the direction we're going. Right? Maybe I need to draw this. It's very Very confusing in my head. This is the direction we're going. This is the direction that is downhill. We're multiplying it by our rotation relative to facing downhill. And this is just a random modifier. Downhill force. I don't really want to. The force is weird. Like, I guess it's the multiplier of this, right? Maybe it's the multiplier. Let's start there. No, it doesn't like that. You can't multiply a vector by a vector. Orisha, how's it going? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I need to draw it. I need to draw it. I'm a very visual person. All right, you ready? So, we're traveling. Let's say we're traveling this way, right? We're facing perfectly down, right? There's no rotation involved. Our velocity is, let's just say it's 1 meters per second squared. We are perfectly aligned with the slope. So everything's 1. The slope is 1, the magnitude is 1, and the dot product is 1. That means we want to, maybe I just want to reset the velocity instead of adding a force to it. Can I set velocity? Set. Or can I, oh, I can just set this. Let's just set this for a sec. Downhill force. All right. Let's just set it. See what happens. I'm not sure what's going to happen, actually. Basically just want to see the player zip off into space. I think it's actually going to go the other way because I'm facing the other way. Or we're not going to go anywhere. Why? Oh, hello. What? Because the downhill force is -1. So why isn't it setting the velocity? Is it because is kinematic is turned on? Okay. Whoops. What does this technically mean? Like the is kinematic checkbox, is that supposed to just say ignore? I guess I'm completely controlling the movement and I don't want to rely on forces. Okay, that makes perfect sense. All right, great. So I'm just going to drop this to 0.1 and we'll go from there. I just want to accelerate downward. Look at that. Oh my God. Okay, cool. Means you have to tell it how to react. Yeah. Yeah. All right, now let's get some movement controls. If input dot get key down W, no, A. I want to rotate the character. So transform dot Euler angle, local Euler, whatever, Euler angle equals transform dot local Euler, oh my God, I'm sorry, Euler angles times or plus, I want to rotate it clockwise, vector 3 dot up time, just that. And then if code D is down, we want a minus by vector 3 dot up. Euler vertex, my Euler vertice. I usually turn around and freeze everything. Yeah, I normally also I very very rarely make motion like game mechanics. This is out of my element right now. I mean, I guess I have in the past. I haven't done it in a while. It's all just been economy and mechanics and player controls and menus. I haven't actually made like a game you can interact with at a more, I don't know, at just this tactile level. So is this going to work? Is this going to work? Let's see. Oh my God. Wait, it's rotating very slowly, too slowly, too slowly. So we'll say public float rotational magnitude equals 10. Times rotational magnitude. Why didn't I call it turning speed? Turn speed. What is wrong with me? Oh, whoops. I'm only doing get key down. So this was correct at 1. Or no, actually, I think it should be even lower. I think it should be even lower. going to turn really fast. Okay. So now we can turn, but we're not going in the direction of our turn. So we need to take into account it's not our linear velocity. It's like our forward velocity, forward. Transform.forward. Maybe it's both, actually. Bruce Malt, how's it going? Your little guy looks like he's smoking a cigarette now. We're doing physics. Maybe I can backseat with some wrong answers. Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to do a skiing, a very, very rudimentary skiing character controller, physics based, semi physics based. So when we turn, we need to always be going in the direction of forward. So linear velocity equals downhill force. It's almost like we want to rotate velocity to our direction. Or what? Okay. Transform that forward. Can I just do that for a sec? Just for a sec. Game dev is rough. It is rough. Might be easier to fake that than to do real physics. I mean, I kind of am. I'm not using physics for anything other than like, whoa. I'm not using physics to calculate velocity. I'm manually calculating velocity. All right, so turn speed, let's say it's 3. Just want to turn really fast. He's just going so fast, I deer in headlighted. Wait. Wait, that felt amazing. It was like sliding. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Everybody, wait a minute. I think that was amazing. 0.001. It's so laggy though. Why is it so laggy? And he's just out of there. Okay. Something's right and something's wrong. We're definitely accelerating way too fast. Maybe it's because all of the addition and it's really more of a multiplication. So forward, our forward plus maybe this is wrong. Let's just leave that there for a sec. It's going to be our forward plus this stuff. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I think it's this. I think it's this. It's the forward velocity times the downhill force modification times acceleration. I think it's this. I set this back to 1. Something about that felt really good though, but it wasn't right. Something was not right about it. So tiny. All right, weird, weird. So we're always going forward. But it's okay, so forward vec is equals transform dot forward. If forward vec dot z is negative, is greater than 0, is positive. Or I just want to absolute it. Forward vec dot z equals mathf dot. I want to absolute it and then negate it. It should always be negative. So you can ski backwards. There was something super slidey about the other one, which was cool, but it's not right. You'll also need a skiing system. There is a right answer in physics, but the correct answer might feel wrong for gameplay. It's true. It's true. It already feels wrong. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, wait. It's because I didn't use it. Maybe these print statements are what's lagging me. Not using any gravity might get me. I think it's honestly, I think it's dangerous unless you're doing a really simple mechanic. I think it's dangerous to use physics. Just got to know what you're doing. Oh, weird. So, all right. So when you're like this, you're still going forward. And then, all right, you can't actually, you're not just negating Z, you're negating the whole, you're negating the whole thing. So it's not ABS. If forward vec dot Z is greater than 0, then forward vec dot then equals transform dot backward dot back. Yeah. Okay. Wait, you can't do that back? Dot forward times negative. Whatever. Whatever. I just want to make it so you can ski backwards. The character controller is funny at best. Oh yeah. Does anyone use the Unity character controller? Does anybody use that thing? There we go. Okay. So now you always go backwards, or you always go down. So the feeling I'm trying to get is this like sort of influenced slipperiness. I want it to feel a little slippery. And turning should slow you down but never stop you. That's the thing. Turning should slow you down but never stop you. So there is a downhill force that I need to push on the player. Maybe I have to reintroduce that. So plus downhill force. not times. Plus. It's called depression. That's funny. But depression is not funny. But that was funny. All right, so now there is always a downhill force. It's a joke. No, you're good. You're totally good. And the downhill force does basically nothing. Slope direction, I don't know. What if this is just more? I hope by now I get your humor. I definitely get your humor. Wait, -2. You know what it is? It's because, okay. The downhill force, everything's being multiplied by this this modifier, where if you're perfectly perpendicular, it does nothing. And it's a very linear fall off. I think what I need is a non-linear fall off. Like, it should stop you if you're at 90 degrees, but if you're at 89 degrees, it should not stop you. So what I'm going to do is this downhill force modifier. Yat 3600, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. This modifier, I'm going to cap it. I'm going to cap it at oh no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run it through an animation curve. Downhill force modifier. So I'm going to downhill force modifier dot evaluate. So this is -1 to 1. No, this is 0 to 1 because it's ABS. And oh, this is perfect actually. I love using animation curves. If you have not used animation curves to remap your 0 to 1 things, you should give it a whirl. So I want something like this, where maybe if it's 89 degrees, you actually stop also. But mostly you're flying down. You're going to be flying down this mountain. Something like this. Something like this. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. Buoy has fallen off non-linearly. It's not. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Emanation curbs. Whoa. Oh, wow. Turn. So why am I... You know what it is? I don't actually... It's not this. This is not right. This little bit of... This needs to be downhill force mod also. It's not moving in vector forward. That's the thing. And maybe it's because I am setting linear velocity instead of adding to it. Equals plus equals. Let's do plus equals downhill force. Let's really get moving. Because I'm resetting it every time, and it's not. It's like too responsive. It's not. It doesn't feel right. Oh, gee. Well, now we're not moving in the direction that we're facing at all. Let's not do this whole slope thing. I feel like 90% of our, or 99% of our velocity is coming from that. What? Forward vector times this modifier plus, or times this acceleration modifier. Just forward, right? Forward. This should make us go forward. Wait, no. It felt like it was working for a split second. Like it turned us left and then right, and then we just couldn't break from going right. Am I crazy? We're going straight. Now we're going. I see what's happening. So it's just the amount of influence that we have on our velocity is very minuscule. It's like this tiny little force that's trying to add to this, but it's just not working. So what I need to do is have it's almost like the more you're turned, the more you influence your velocity to turn you. So let's see. That would mean that so I need to use this for something now. It's almost like vector 3. I need like the target velocity equals rigid body dot linear velocity plus down, or the target velocity is the downhill force, right? And it's not downhill force. We're going to say new velocity. New velocity. Maybe I need to multiply it by the magnitude of our velocity. Current magnitude equals. times current magnitude. Let's try something like this. And I equal it. Just set it. I'll put some pseudocode into Discord. Let's see what you got. So I'm not even using this downhill force modifier yet. I'm gonna go pseudocode in my bed, Yag. Have a good pseudo night. Are you trying to program gravity virtue? No, I'm trying to, I mean, sort of. I'm trying to program what it would feel like for gravity to influence you, but only in the direction you're facing. Well, now this does nothing. Maybe this just needs to be way higher. Maybe that's what I'm missing. Aaron. It's okay. I liked it. I just won't repeat it. You're totally fine. Wait, this isn't Asmongold. This is not Asmongold's stream. I remember the first time I learned about who that was. I was like, who is that person? And then the person I was talking to was like, it's only like the biggest streamer there is. And I'm just like, I don't know anybody. I don't know who streamers are. All right. Let's refresh for a sec. The forward vector is the direction we're facing. We are going to not do this again. Right. What this is doing is if we're not moving, it's never going to start us because current magnitude. Yeah, this was dumb. It's the current magnitude thing is dumb. Is this why you're so unhinged in other chats because you hold it in during streams? Are you talking to me? I mean, I'm generally an unhinged person. I just like to keep a clean stream as a choice. I feel like if other people had clean streams, I would respect that. I guess I don't. It's weird. Maybe as I get older, I just don't want to do that. But in chat, anything goes in chat. He's like if the shower mold gained sentience and then started streaming. Maybe the mold's from somewhere else. I don't know if he's ever been to a show. That's good. Yeah, have a good night. All right. There's something here. There's something here, which is how much new velocity are we adding? Maybe target velocity should be multiplied by this downhill force mod. Maybe. Which is what I had over here. So we don't need to do that. Maybe. Set this back to 1, I think. So it's interesting. But no, it's just stopping us in our tracks. Maybe what I actually want to do is always fly us in a direction and Finn! Twitch baby! It's a Twitch baby. I plan to call it only Fandrew. Do you like this name? It doesn't matter. I have born this baby in my pouch for 9 long months and now it's it's so weird. I like it. Finn, thank you for 9 months. How are you? Finn, I'm doing something unusual today. I'm doing physics coding, pseudophysics. All right, new plan. New velocity equals forward vec or times downhill force. Okay, times yeah, same thing. Acceleration. It's the same exact freaking thing I'm doing. Linear velocity plus equals new velocity, right? And maybe I want to cap, maybe I just want to cap how fast we can go. Maybe that's the problem. I'm just going too fast. And maybe I need a Cinemachine to help me out a little. Cinemachine brain. And then I need a virtual camera. Virtual camera. Cinemachine camera. No, I want it to be like this. Cinemachine camera. Delete this one. Nope, delete this one. So here, here. And then we want to position control third person follow, just follow. And we want to follow the player. What? Lock to target. The target is the player. Okay. What? Follow offset. Let's just see what happens. Whoa. Whoa. Too fast. Too furious. Are you learning what IDE you're using? Why is it doing that? That's crazy. Rotation control, none. Stop it. Oh, wait. Lock to target. No roll. World. Lazy follow. Is that it? Why is it like following its local position? Just follow its freaking... It's going in the opposite direction. I love it. Check general. Let's see what you got. It's the same as free falling. So yeah, gravity. Except when you turn sideways, the slope your skis are on are 0. The acceleration turns to 0, and the resistance slows you down and stops you. So VT is just your current velocity. You'll get your acceleration from your gravity plus delta t plus absolute downhill vector dot product, blah, blah, blah. Resistance depends on both on how fast you're going. If you go faster, you will slow down more. And the ground property is slippery. I don't know. Resistance equals your constant times v. Okay. So one thing I'll say is I'm really bad at reading like math notation. So when you say v parentheses t plus 1 equals, like, what are you saying there? Current velocity plus 1. Is it because 1 is like gravity? Booyah, grand math. This is terrible. I'm sorry, Fabius is such a bad influence. Yeah, he is. Wait, we had a great idea today. Well, Zek did to prevent any fuck ups from external plugins. Now going forward, all of our rooms will be created as level instances. So if the plugins go wrong, only the instance will go wrong. Wait, a level instance is like using a templated level and then adding stuff to that. Is that more dangerous? I don't know. I am using fixed update. I'm only using update to like get the key codes, to get the input. I'm trying to understand what you're saying. So acceleration is gravity, which is downhill, sort of. It's like gravity is downhill times the direction you're facing. Like this downhill modifier, right? If gravity, okay, all right. Gravity is vector 3 gravity equals downhill force mod times forward, your forward vec, right? That's kind of what gravity is. And then linear velocity plus equals gravity. We'll start there. This is simple. This is like falling character. Sort of. Gravity isn't gravity. It's moving down the screen. Yeah, exactly. My gravity is my forward. I have to think of gravity as my forward motion. Whoa. Wait a minute. Okay, we'll say, and then I have to times it by. I keep doing the same thing. Times just this, whatever, this like acceleration magnitude, which just multiplies everything by 0.1. It's fine. Also, this Cinemachine dampening, just no dampening. Just follow that thing. Follow it. Nah, this is crazy. Whatever the Cinemachine thing is crazy. World space. Maybe that's what I need to do. There we go. Okay. So when I'm this way, it just has zero, like not zero, but very little ability to actually turn the character. Let's make a lot of downhill. It's all going downhill. Yeah, it is. A level instance is a level you create that can be instanced. Wait. That can be instanced by a bigger level. The problem if link loader corrupts is that the entire level corrupts. So if it does go wrong, we can delete the... So you're having issues where you're using a plugin that will randomly corrupt a level? That sounds terrible. So here, we're turned to the left, and it's giving us some slight left. I'm turned to the right now, and it is not doing anything? Like, we are just going left. Oh, wait, here we go. Okay, so it looks like if I face straight down, we do speed up. And we actually turn faster when we're going straight, but that shouldn't be right. So you're adding this resistance is velocity ground factor. So that's like what's going to turn you is this resistance. It looks like the turn is related to the velocity. Yeah, it looked like let me actually get rid of this evaluate stuff because I just want it to be linear and predictable. So we're just going to do straight non-evaluated turning. Let's see if it's more predictable. I would expect us to fly down and very linearly slow down when we're turning. All right, we're going down, we're speeding up. And why are we still going so fast? Oh, I guess linear velocity needs to. Can you do multiple? Can I do multiple things? Times equals. What if I times equals the downhill force here, and then I add gravity to it? Interesting. This is interesting. So this is kind of doing what I expected to do. A very, very little bit. I'm going to put the evaluate back in because it'll make it so that the speed going forward will be the forward velocity will just be calculated more. Or way less. That's the problem. It's not this. It's this. I think this was my problem before. It doesn't randomly corrupt it. It fails to delete OFPA references because of race conditions in a larger level. But we disabled OFPA, so that should fix it. But to make sure it doesn't do it again, level instancing is a safe way of working that also has other advantages. Yeah, I agree. I think instancing is good. Well, this is weird. So now the influence that our direction has is way less. Hmm. I feel like this is what I want to influence gravity, but this is what I want to influence linear velocity slowdown, or the other way around. It's so funny how in your head it's just like, oh, it's so simple. You just like move forward, and then if you turn, you slow down. Well, how does that translate into math? Not easily. For me. I'm sure it's way easier for other people. I don't understand why we're coming to such a slowdown. What if it's this? We just can't like change our direction. I was very, very good at physics 101 in high school and college. And then I did physics 102, thinking like, oh, physics, I was so good at it. I'm going to be so good at physics. Maybe I'll be maybe I'll go into physics for a living, but no, I was so bad at it. It was pathetic. All right. So this is actually stupid. This is not working. But naming it gravity is interesting and like reframes it in my head. All right, let's just start over again. So downhill force, we're just going to add gravity, and it's almost like I want to rotate velocity toward, I want to rotate toward our new, like I want to take velocity, the vector of velocity, and instead of adding to it to influence it in the other direction, I actually want to take the new direction and take the old direction and then rotate it toward it. Like I don't want to just, I'm like coming back to the same thing I just had in my head. Maybe I just had it way too intense. Times equals dot times point. Times equals dot time. It's like almost one. Maybe I'll lerp it. So if it's 0.99 and 0.999 or 0.9 and then 1, and I feed it time, which is the dot. Maybe it's something like that. I got C's and got my degree. I mean, I went to art college eventually. After my community college stint, I went to art college, and then that was all over. There's no more learning. It's just art. Every time you say gravity, that Eminem song pops into my head. So in other words, you probably want to slurp the rotation. Yes. Ooh, this feels interesting. It's just slowing us down too much. So maybe, what if I do use this? Yeah, but it started to feel good, right? I just have to deal with the magnitudes. Something was working. I don't know what yet. It's basically what you wrote. It's a combination of gravity and resistance. So if I go straight, look, we're accelerating, we're accelerating. If I start to turn, ooh, but it's a little too slippery, you know? Like if you're on skis, you're not like sliding that much, but it's close. It's close. Look, you go fast and okay, 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 okay. Let me make a little reset button. When I hit R, I just want to go back to the top. Maybe this influence is too low now. Let's try that. Whoa. Whoa, this is cool. This is kind of cool. Um, kind of cool. Kind of cool. Ship it. Like you're speeding so fast. Like the left and right motion felt good, but the down motion felt way too fast. Like maybe this needs to be like that. Okay. Yo, Biggs, what is up? How have you been? Where have you been? My Biggsy, oh Biggsy. Been working. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes work. We're not working on Alpine Lake anymore. It's dead. Now we're just making a skiing game. So maybe the forward vector, maybe I just need to multiply this. Like forward vec times equals 0.25. So we're not, oh, that's right, because the forward velocity, is really intense. Okay. But isn't this the same thing? Not really. This is kind of an overall. I guess, yeah, it's all relative. Where I do it doesn't matter. So maybe this is just way too high right now. Shout out to Beegs, everyone. He's taking a long break from streaming to do work. But he'll be back, right? You'll be back soon? Not soon, but like, when will you be back? This is interesting. It's interesting. He needs to learn how to do both, right? Well, the reason why I can do both is because I don't have a family. Beeks has a whole entire family. Gonna be kind of back from next week. Not every day, but 2 to 3 maybe. Oh, nice, nice. Bankley, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm not sure if this is a fail or if this is a success yet. He has to pay his plastic surgeon somehow? Yeah. Biggs, Mr. Zombie every day comes here and is like, just so you know, if Biggs were online, I would be there, but he's not, so I'm here. Just so we're clear. And every day I have to be like, that's okay, I understand. I fully agree. I think I'm okay with this. I've come to terms with this, but yeah, he just won't stop crying. Just it's maybe it gets in the way sometimes. All right. There's something else missing. There's something missing here where I want to turn more. I want to turn more. It's not just about slowing down. It's about slurping. I want to slurp it. So maybe after I do this, maybe vector 3 is target. No. Biggs loves quaternions. Ask him, Biggs, can you help me with some quats? Like, I need quat help. I don't know what I need right now. I just want it to feel like your skiing direction has more influence on what's currently happening. I'll do that maths in my head. Oilers or Eulers? Listen, it's allers, wheelers. We are onelers. Oh my god. The Brits in the chat are gonna love this right now. So my wife is doing Duolingo and she just sends me this. So, this is what Duolingo just taught her. You ready? The British determined the borders. Duolingo taught her how to say that. That's the best. What? I know, right? That's crazy. Fair. イギリス人が、教会を定めた。Kyokai, I guess Kyokai is borders and Sadameta is determined. That's so funny. Duo got salty. That's amazing. All right. There's something missing here. We want to go forward more. So linear velocity is good. So I have a vector that's going in a direction. I want to just it's not so much about slurping because I mean, I guess I can make gravity equal the same magnitude. Can I say can a vector gravity dot magnitude equal? Can you set a magnitude? No, you can't set a magnitude. I can multiply it by a magnitude. So I can get float magnitude equals rigid body dot linear velocity equal dot magnitude. I did this before and it didn't seem to work. And I basically want to say gravity dot magnitude or gravity. So gravity isn't normalized. Gravity normal equals gravity dot normalized times magnitude. And then I want to rotate rigid body linear velocity toward this normalized gravity. It's like magnituded. Let's just set it equal to it for now. I know this is going to go against all the other cool stuff we made, but I just want to see what happens. Gravity. So if I don't do this, this is going to be weird. But it's basically going to like set us to gravity every time. And gravity is not going to slow down. Let's see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. An American albro? What's an albro? Told me I shouldn't use DeepSeek yesterday because China will be stealing my data. Much better to let America do it. I have no comment about data theft. I think if if there's a company asking you for your data, doesn't matter what country they're from, they're going to save that data and use it for something. Right, I can't do this. I need to like start moving. mathf.clamp 0.1. Well, here's the value. And 0.1f max 99999. All right, I don't know what that's going to do, but whatever. If the products are free, then you are the product. Exactly. Polyglot, how are you? Oh, AI bro. Al bro. Wait. We're not accelerating. We're going so slow. Why? All right, this was not the right thing. Let's just back out of that. So let me draw this out. So right now I have a velocity, right? I have a velocity of a direction. Let's say we're going this way. And if we start to turn this way, what I'm doing is I'm basically adding a smaller vector to it. Or if I start to turn this way, right? Let's say now I'm turning this way. Every time I add this vector to this, it has to, obviously get there in ticks. It's not going to get there quickly. And the faster I turn away, the slower it is to catch up to it, which is the slippery feeling, which is good. I like that. But there becomes I just don't want it to feel that slippery. How do I control how slippery it feels? Maybe I just need to cap my linear velocity. Maybe I'm just going too fast. Which is literally what this is. It's this downhill force mod. I'm just like feeding it 0 to 1. It's fine. It's fine. AI bro, Al bros are super into Married with Children. I used to love that show. Al bros will never be married or have children. No. I think I've had discussions with some friends about AI, and it could be revolutionary, It could be. Just stop making it do the fun stuff. Like, it doesn't need to draw pictures for us. It doesn't need to make movies. It doesn't need to program video games, It just doesn't need to do the creative things. So it's just here. Maybe maybe that curve is just needs to be played with. This reevaluation curve. Like, what if I do this? Like, it literally only does it in the small increment of turning radius. Wait. Yeah, so it's from 0 to 0.1. Let's see what that does. They have Al wives. They have AI wives. It's so funny. Yeah, I don't see AI. I see Al. I mean, yeah, now it's like a harsh stop whenever I it's interesting. It feels interesting. I just want it to have more influence on the direction you're facing. Just a little more, I like that I can stop now on a dime. That's kind of cool. It can't do any of those things anyway, but they're working on it. That's the annoying thing. Like, the AI video stuff is coming along. It's coming along. There's a video by HBO guy. What? H Bomber guy? About plagiarism. Basically, the whole internet's seen it at this point. And he has an interesting take about non-creative people not seeing any value in creative work. So to them, stealing art or using AI trained or stolen art is a neutral act. They don't respect creativity enough to view taking it as a bad thing. I mean, yeah, it's like what we find joy in life. Human beings find joy in creating things, in art, in writing, in all this stuff. I've actually stopped. I was using AI to write. I've stopped doing that because if I'm not going to use it for imagery, then I'm not going to use it for writing either. It's just that's just where I'm at right now. My views have changed over time, and it just as time goes on, I hate it more and more. Let's do a dumb thing. I'm gonna get current v equals rigid body dot linear velocity. And I want to say current v equals vector 3 dot slurp spherically interpolates between two vectors. So I want to slurp current v and gravity, right? And t, I just want to say 0.5. Let's just say 0.5. And instead of adding gravity, I'm going to set current v. All right. I just want to see what this does. I'm going to plagiarize Yag and go to sleep. Night, everyone. Thanks for the stream. Aaron, thank you for your stream as well. Everyone knows the deal. Aaron can't go to sleep until he gets a follow. He just won't. He'll just roll. Just rock and roll. Cradling himself all night until he has his phone like this, staring at the dashboard. He just needs a follow. So everyone follow him. It's worth it too. Good night, Aaron. I basically just use AI as a souped up search engine. Anytime I've tried to make it do something creative, it's not been good enough. It's good enough to make a certain quality of AI slop, but you're never going to stand out from the other AI slop. Yeah, it's very good at making like cliche, whatever. It's just something about like when a machine comes up with something, it's just not impressive. Like creativity sometimes is about like an impressive thought, and I don't know. Any time I ask it to do something creative, it's like, well, you're a machine. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed by this. I think there's an artistry in the creation of AI. Like it took really smart people to make it. But I'm just not impressed with the results as art itself. It's like, oh, a computer made that. That's cool that a computer made that. But as far as like what it is, it's like it's not worth existing. It's just not. All right, I'm gonna stop talking about AI. It's just such a topic. It can create or provide unique solutions. Yeah. There's like a world where it just can connect dots that haven't been connected before. Maybe. Mard, thank you. I'm gonna clip it and send to Sam. Don't send it to my friend Sam. Listen, if he knew I was talking about AI, he'd be very mad at me. All right, this slurp didn't work. It's because gravity is really maybe what I want to do is the downhill. Maybe what I want to do is this. No, that's not going to do anything. Maybe what I want to do is multiply these two things by separate values. Maybe. Oops, times equal gravity. Plus equal. Whoops. Kilika, how are you? How's this king minigame coming along? Not great. Not great. We didn't get very far. I've just been tweaking like physics values for an hour and a half right now. I'm going to set this back to 0.5. Shout out to Kilika. Thank you for that, Finn. Whoa, what is that? Finn dance? Wait, I've never seen that. When did you get that emote? When did Finnis dance come out? Ooh. I just had an idea. Okay. Times equal. So like let's say this is 0.9 and then this is 0.95. No, let's say this is 0.9 F and this is 0.5 F. Okay. Yeah. And then I got to increase this. So gravity has more of an influence. And we're going to do this before gravity. I don't know why it would matter. I think it does matter. I think it matters. Because I want gravity to have more influence, so I shouldn't be applying resistance after gravity. Finn had quite the hype train going last night. You mean this morning? You mean this morning? I was there for that. I dropped 2 big emotes, and then I had to walk away and make breakfast for me and my wife. Let's set that to 1. Of course it's time zone related. I didn't mean to time zone shame you. Okay. Let's add more runway. I think this is going to be amazing. All right, we're speeding up. We're speeding up. And we're kind of reached a maximum velocity. Why? That was terrible. So sometimes this equals 0, but I'm saying the minimum value can be 9. That doesn't make any sense. We might not have a skiing minigame. Oh, wait, this feels good. No. It's still... Still not right. Maybe I just need this to slow down more. Oh, maybe I need this to slow down more. And then this needs more acceleration. Maybe I have to be, maybe I'm being too gentle with my numbers. Maybe that's the problem. Like I need to decelerate more and accelerate more at the same time. And we just crashed. Dang it. Dang it. Don't send. Relaunch Unity. We need more power. Yeah, it's a lot of math today, Kilika. It's that's why it's not going so great. Bruce Malt tried to help, and I think helped a good amount. Oh wait, did I ever save that scene? Uh-oh. Oh, no, I did save it, right? I saved, but I don't remember hitting save for a while. Crap. Ski prototype. Prototype. Skiing minigame prototype. Okay, I did save it. I just... All right. It's good. It's good. We cool. We cool. You know what's also throwing me off? This snowboard. We want skis. If the physics looks more like snowboarding than like skiing, then I'm gonna make it a snowboarding game. Like I'm gonna let the what what looks right dictate. We're just accelerating so much. Wait a minute. Yeah. This is right. I just don't understand why it come to a screeching halt. Snowboard would be easier to animate? Maybe. It's kind of the same to me. Whoa. I think we just need a max speed also. We need a max speed. How should we implement that? I can't really... I can't set... Oh, I guess I can clamp the vector. That's right. If... So yeah, I'll get the magnitude. Magnitude. If rigid body dot magnitude... Or no, if magnitude is greater than, I don't know, 10. I don't know what fast is right now. If it's greater than 10, how about this? Public max magnitude. If it's greater than max magnitude, then rigid body dot linear velocity equals rigid body dot linear velocity times, or dot normalized times max magnitude. Let's see. Maybe that's the play. Maybe. So what's going on to turn you is current speed, inertia plus the new direction your character is facing. More speed. You turn first. Gravity equals resistance, same speed, new direction. V is less than 0. You still have speed Gravity is less than resistance slowing? Bruce, I'm a little confused by the last thing you just wrote. Or the image. Also trying to build it because I want to know, and I'm failing on the resistance part. I'm not completely stopping. If you have a clip of where you're at and you want to share it, go for it. Okay, so it looks like 10 is really slow. Let's say 20. Okay. This actually feels really interesting. I think it's done. Wait, what? This feels great. It's like a good mixture of slippery and not slippery. I think the problem was just being able to like go out of control. All right, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. All right, 50 seems too high. And then this, I want to do this. Yes. No, no, no. Wait. It's just very finicky. I got to remember to copy and paste this. So part of the secret sauce was to have a max speed. This feels pretty good. Okay. Wait, don't. So 30 and then whatever this is, copy. 30. Paste. I think I still want to do that though. Something feels right here. Something feels right. I don't know what it is, but it feels right. There's something, it's like getting fun. I don't know. Maybe I just want to clamp your rotation so you can't go backwards. I think I want to do that. Yo, Amices! How are ya? How are you doing? I think, all right. We're close. We're so close. We're so close. This player is rotated 180 degrees. We don't care about that anymore. We don't want to rotate him at all. So now I'm not, yeah, I just have to change forward for backward. Yeah, I just need to change this from forward times -1. Forward vector is that, and then if we're going backwards. Okay. That's it. And then I want to cap this. That's what I need to do. The problem with transform you, oh yeah, right. Euler angles or Euler angles can't be capped easily because they always like reset from 0 to 360, or once you get to 360, they reset. And you can't do negatives really. If transform dot it's less than negative 90. I hate rotations. Doesn't matter how much I study quaternions and Euler angles. I just can't seem to fully understand them. I don't know how to use quaternions like in their raw form. That's why I'm always using Euler angles, but they don't get calculated correctly. I'm just going to try something. New vector 3. Else. Yeah. I just want to make it like negative 90 and 90 are limits. It's greater than 90. Set it to 90. Okay. So this will make it so that we can't ski backwards. And then when you turn and you come to a stop, maybe it'll feel good. Because it doesn't feel good when I overtake the turn. Like I just want to stop. The quaternion.Euler methods seem to be fairly useful. I probably should be using those instead of straight up setting these transform rotations with vectors. Yeah. I can still go backwards. Why? It's because it's... Wait, what? If angle is less than negative 90, set to negative 90. If angle is greater than 90, set to 90. Yeah. Wait, D. Maybe it's backwards. If I rotate this way, that's negative. That's why it's backwards. It's backwards. Greater than 90. Negative. Less than negative 90. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense why it was messing up. But it doesn't stop me from doing that. Yeah, why is it not stopping me? If it's less than negative 90, set it to negative 90. It was letting me go to negative 100. That's weird. It's possible that in code, it's not negative 90. It's like, a full three, like it's counting down from 360. Maybe. I don't know. Forget it. I don't care. I forget these for now. I've done it before. I literally do it in the game. I just don't remember how. I think I do it in the camera switcher. Let me just look at it real quick. No, fly cam? Camera controller? Is it this one? Activity controller, UI cam. Move right joystick, rotation. Here we go. Looks like I used dot rotate. Interesting. Oh, I keep a reference to my own rotation. That's right. That's how I do it. I keep a value and I make sure I don't go above that value, and I don't actually care what the value of the transform is. Private float rot. So rot equals 0, and when we turn, rot plus equals vector 3 dot up times turn speed. Or yeah, just not just 1 plus equals turn speed, and then I set new vector 3 x transform dot Euler angles y dot z, and then this is plus rot, and then I clamp it. I say if rot is greater than 90, rot equals 90, else. Okay, that's what I do. No, I don't even add it. I just set it. I explicitly set it. There we go. Luke Wolf Games, how's it going? How the hell are you? Shout out to Luke. All right, this is how I do. This is how I clamp it. There we go. Super tired after work today, so cut it short a bit. Oh, of course. What'd you do today? How was your stream? What'd you get up to? Raiders, welcome in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a cozy life sim Innkeeper-Sim called Alpine Lake, and today I am doing some prototyping of a skiing minigame. It's not going well. There we go. Okay. So I can clamp it now. All right, it's clamped. So now I'm trying to make this skiing mechanic feel good, and it's getting there. It doesn't have to be realistic. It just has to be fun, right? That's how video games work. Bruce. This is close. Also, we went right into ads. I hope you're not in ads. Let me respond after the ads are over. So if I go straight down, Hmm. Oh, you don't get ads because of turbo. It actually doesn't show the turbo next to your name. Weird. Ah, I see. There it is. There it is. Uh, I completed 3 days worth of intense training and had exams on it this morning and wanted the rest of the day off after that. So yeah, pretty buggered. Still knocking bugs out in the game. Slow today, but made progress. But progress was made. 100% nice. Progress is good. This is feeling good. What kind of stats am I getting? 75 frames per second? That's it? Why? There's like nothing happening. 13 milliseconds CPU. Oh, wait. Do I have the game clamped? Hmm. Is 13 milliseconds bad? Can't remember. This is definitely very hitchy. I wonder if it's because the UI. Oh, it's because the UI. I think when I have the player selected and these numbers are changing, it's the UI just doing shit. Always. It's always how it is, isn't it? Yeah, it feels smoother already, just not having the player selected. Okay. Um, I still want I still want us to be influenced more by acceleration. What if I set this to 5? Interesting. It's like almost almost exactly what I want. Almost. And then 1 was a little not enough. 1 was too slippery. All right, so I just have to tweak tiny little numbers now. Tiny little numbers. Let's make this actually 0. This is cool. This is cool. This is cool. This feels good. This feels good. It's close. So part of the reason why I feel so slippery is your turn speed. You just can't turn that fast. What if you faced the mouse? Well, no, because if you're, how do I do it with controller? It has to have a turn speed. It's feeling good though. Okay. So close. So close. 1.75. I bet the Yeti gets some cog. Yeti's coming. So why are we facing the other way right now? That shouldn't happen. We should always, yeah, 93. Why isn't it clamping? If rotation is greater than 90, then we're 90. If rotation is, oh, I need to clamp it after we add to it. So we add to it and then we clamp it. We subtract from it and then we clamp it. Rotate. Void rotate. This is literally the same code with a negative, so I just have to math clamp it. Value is rot. Negative 90. 90. Okay. Oops. What did I just do? All right, that's cleaner, right? I think it's almost time for me. I think it's almost time. Let's see how this feels. This is gonna feel good. I'm excited. All right, it's not a fail. This is a victory. I think we're ending on a good note. It's just a lot of tweakage. Oh, and I didn't save these values. It was like 1.75. Turn speed was 2.5. Sure, whatever. This was back to 0, I guess. Edit key. 0. And then this value. Let's set this a little higher again. So we slow down less. What if this is... Oh, yes, we came. Oh my God. So now we come to a sliding halt. Yes. Yes. Okay. Big victory. I dig it. I dig it. We have a mini game. I just got to put some trees, some jumps. No, I can't do jumps. We're not doing jumps. I might do those like slalom arrows. Do a little time trial. Done. Call it a mini game. Oh my god. And what is it? What was this? It was just tweaking. Like I would call this 40 lines of code. Like, and most of this is capturing input. This is maybe 30 lines of code, but it feels like skiing. All right, cool. Let's raid. Let's get the heck out of here. Where are we going? Red cabin's on. We're going to red cabin. Haven't seen him in a bit. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. Oh, now I'm excited. This is annoying. I get hyped. When I have a good stream, I get hyped. I'm singing, I'm dancing, I'm in a good mood. My wife, she comes home from work and it's not always a good mood. And this collision of like me on a high and her just like, oh, work. They do not mix. I got to bring it down a notch. All right. Credits. Game dev is dangerous. It gets you high. Game dev gets you high. Roll them credits. Sketchy. Have a good night. New followers, welcome in. Thank you for hanging. Yat 3600, Orisha, Fabled Grim, and Foo Force. Foil and Finn, thank you for the resubs. Oh my god, Finn, thank you for modding. And Aaron and Luke, thank you so much for those raids. I will be back. Wait, is today Friday? Today's Friday. Have a good weekend, everyone. I'll be back Monday. Yeah, I hope you have a fun and safe weekend. And we'll continue the mini game. I'll add some obstacles. Maybe in a week. Maybe I'll give the mini game a week and it could be done by next Friday. Fingers crossed. Let's raid our good friend Red Cabin. Wait, that's a shout out. Damn it. Now he knows we're coming. Now he knows we're coming. I hate it when that happens. I mean, you should follow him anyway. Everyone, follow him. Follow him. Rate him. Let's go. Let's go say hi. Peace out, y'all.